Hello, and thank you for watching another episode of Redbeard Shaves. Today, I'm going to continue my musk collection, and I will be shaving with Caties Bubbles Vintage. This is in their luxury cream soap, and this very well may be the best musk on the planet. I whipped up this glorious lather today with my Opus shaving brush. This is solid aluminum. This is mimicked after a Chubby 3 handle style, and it has a 2-band badger knot inside in a 28 millimeter. Wonderful, wonderful knot. I'm going to be shaving with my Haircut and Shave polished. I believe this is HS 0.75. or they call it the H&S 75. This is a 0.75 blade gap, has great weight to it. It's solid stainless steel, has a very nice polish to it. One of my go-to razors. And loaded up within that razor is a Wizamet Super Iridium on its first use. All right, go ahead and wet the head. So Chris at Caties Bubbles originally made this soap for the Surf Facebook group, which is a single edge razor Facebook group, and he recently just stopped that group and created a Surf's Up, which is a Surf Group 2.0. So if you're interested in checking out that Facebook group, it's called Surf's Up, and a lot of really great people from our community are a part of that group, and I always enjoy the content that's within that group. The Vintage is a combination of citrus, woods, musks, I believe sandalwood's in it. I didn't write down all the scent notes. To my nose, it's just a nice, like the epitome of masculinity. Muskiness with some woods and this nice clean citrus scent. Very sexy scent. Very masculine. When I picture this, I picture people like I'd say like Jean-Claude Van Damme or Arnold Schwarzenegger. Or if you've ever seen the movie Anchorman with Will Ferrell, I see this as being the scent in Sex Panther. So just a really beautiful musk scent. It does come off to the puck and the lather, I would say above medium strength. And the aftershave has great longevity, but Chris also offers EDP if you want it to go even further. And as of the shooting of this video, this is in stock on Chris's website, catiesbubbles.com. So let's go ahead and get this shave going. Hope you guys are all doing well, having wonderful shaves. I hope you had a great holiday season with whatever you celebrate, and it wasn't too crazy for you. We here on the farm got pretty substantial rainfall, or not rainfall, snowfall, starting on Christmas evening, and last night was the first night that it hasn't snowed. Here in Oregon, where we live here in the valley, snow is not very common in any significant amounts. And I'd say up here on our hill, overall we probably got only 8 to 10 inches, but that's enough to make any of the natives around here go charging to the grocery store for milk and bread. We were also having, we live on a butte with a fairly steep grade in certain points, and the plows weren't getting up here until around 3 p.m. So that gave me a little bit of time to have some fun on the roads with my side-by-side and do sledding and stuff with the kiddo. Really enjoyed it. Did have some very big limbs come down, and I got one tree that I gotta go take care of that has broken under the weight of the snow, and now it's a great big widowmaker kind of sitting up there just threatening us. So always something to do on the farm, and weather definitely can create more work. But overall, it was a lot of fun. We had a really good Christmas. The night before, I worked, so I drove straight from work to my mother-in-law's, where my son was spending the night because my wife also worked this Christmas. And spent Christmas morning at my mother-in-law's house, and then went to my folks' house in the afternoon. And then we came home and just kind of goofed around. That's when the snow had started, so we went and played around a little bit after dark till my wife got home. And then for our immediate family, we celebrated the day after Christmas when we were all together. So overall, really enjoying the time off for the holiday. It's been very relaxing. Look at this lather. I mean, look at that stuff. I mean, I always overload, but this is just the luxury cream soap. If you want that, if you're like striving for that nice, luxurious, pillowy, voluptuous lather, then this is one of the better ones. I would say that, you know, so many soaps today are going towards a low structure. They don't really puff up, pillowy lather. But Caties Bubbles Luxury Cream Soap, CK6 comes to mind, a PAA, and Sterling, I can still build that nice, pillowy lather that's just kind of fun to play with. Like, I'm even lathering longer than I really need to. But it still creates wonderful protection, excellent slickness, and provides an excellent post-shave feel. So if you're looking for something that's a little more on the classic side of shave soap to lather with, definitely give this a try. It's really good. A few years ago, Caties Bubbles was all the rage. A lot of people, a lot of YouTubers used their products on a regular basis. I don't see it as much anymore, and I think that's a big deficit to the community, because Chris really does create a wonderful product. I mean, I have both the luxury cream soap and then his luxury soap, and they're rock stars in performance. I always get excellent shaves. They're super easy to lather, super easy to work with. Has good scent strength. He has a good variety of scents. He offers EDPs on almost all of them if that's down your alley or if that's of your interest. He has a lot of knowledge on wet shaving if you ever get a chance to chat with him. Especially on single edge razors. He really likes the vintage single edge. And he's a pretty cool cat to discuss things with. So, and very reasonably priced. I think it's easy, and I've definitely fallen victim to it before, that you're kind of going after the newer artisans because they're bright and shiny and sparkly, and say that they've came out with the newest and greatest shave soap, and some of them have rock solid soaps to offer. But while supporting them, also consider supporting some of the older artisans that have been around a while. They were the ones who really jump-started this wet shaving craze that we're kind of going to. And their products will compete with any of those new magical bases that are out there. So spread the love. When I originally got this vintage, I had been looking for a super nice musk, and I actually think it was Chris himself of Caties Bubbles that had posted it on a Facebook group, and I was like, I PM'd him and I was like, hey, what does that smell like? And he described the scent to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get some. And he goes, well, hold the phone, I don't have any in stock right now. But he goes, I think I might have enough of whatever perfuming oils he was using to make another batch. I'll let you know. And it was actually around this time last year. And he whipped up a batch and let me know when it was on the website and ordered it up. And I mean, a lot of my soaps I've only used once, maybe twice. This soap is one that I gravitate to. I at least use it a couple times a month. I just absolutely love it. And that was outstanding of Chris, just to either sense or see my excitement about the scent and then go to his workshop and make up some more and make it available for me to be able to use it. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off my head. And dry off the dome. That was a wonderful shave. Haircut and shave razor performed flawlessly. Like I said, it's probably one of my go-to razors. I know a lot of guys are doing top 5 videos right now. If you're interested in seeing any of my top 5s, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I may just skip out on doing that this year. But the haircut and shave is definitely in that top 5 for me. Have the matching splash here. Give it a little shake. I'm going to give myself a healthy amount of this wonderful glory that we call vintage. Oh, it is such a wonderful scent. Like, I don't know, if you're one of those people that just enjoy different scents and you have a musk and maybe you don't know if it's really for you, or maybe you do know and you're looking for something with a little more punch, definitely give this a go, because I mean, he uses real beaver butt juice is how he put it to me. Real musk from beavers in these, and it just has that nice kind of primal musky smell to it. So I hope you all have a wonderful, happy new year. Let's all have our fingers crossed that 2022 treats us a little better than the last couple of years have been. Remember to do something nice for somebody. Doesn't cost anything. Just takes a little bit of your time. You might make all the world a difference for them. And I appreciate you watching Redbeard Shaves. I appreciate each and every one of you and the subscribers that have stuck with me even during my dark age when I was off of YouTube. So thank you again. And on that note, this is Redbeard out. Take care.